Oh, hi, Cory. The lowercase makes you seem really unexcited. Cory, I love you. That's the energy. Where's America? Why is it always about America?
Hi, y'all. Welcome. I usually only do TikTok lives, but we're going to do an Instagram live for the first time ever, so we'll see how this goes. I was telling Cory that it's just so easy to go live on TikTok. I literally click 2 buttons. But he said it's easy on Instagram too, so we're going to try this. So hello. Get ready with us to drink some water because Cory is severely dehydrated.
Mm-hmm.
Babe, do the honors. You're annoying. Okay. Scoot over a bit, babe. Thank you, babe.
Sorry, I forget, you're trying to accomplish a mission.
Hiya! Wait, I need something to...
What do you need?
I just don't want this to be as low so I can read the comments. I want this to be, up here, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Maybe that puts... Let me try putting this bit of yarn.
How about that? Is it a weird angle?
So we're going bowling in a bit, so we are just getting ready. I mean, Cory's already ready, of course. Always. Sorry, I'm just propping this up a little bit for y'all so I can read the comments.
I want to have enough hair to,
I think this is good, right? I think that... Okay. Hello! Okay, that's perfect. Let's go. So we're going to be getting ready. Cory's going to be doing my makeup. Oh, he's not. He won't.
Smirnoff's canceling out the water. I'm sipping any water.
PEMDAS. So we're doing a little pre-gaming, and it's going to be fun. I haven't been bowling in a minute. Hold on, let me get my mirror.
Did Cory get ice or is he drinking that by choice? I love Smirnoff Ice. That's my shit. Go crazy. Stash is in its prime. Is this peak?
I think so. It looks very good.
Thank you.
This is that 7th week, 8th week stash that y'all were talking about.
Same sweater, too.
The mustache is back. Of course it is. Of course, we're counting down the hours. It's Gypsy Rose Eve today. I've been talking about it for weeks now.
Yeah, get your cameos ready.
We were just talking about how much we think her cameos would be. I say she can do 200. She could probably do over 200 if she wanted to.
You feeling it, Mr. Krabs? Ugh.
Okay, hold on. I just want to get my drinks ready. Wait, babe. The vibes, please.
Oh, shit, the music?
He's in charge of the vibes for tonight.
Oh, no. I don't think I should be in charge of the vibes. This seems like a bad idea.
Can y'all hear that? Turn it up, babe.
You got away with sneaking out my door. You left a little note, there was nothing more.
You got therapy to pay for?
I have
therapy to pay for.
Who's got therapy to pay for? Oh, Gypsy Rose.
Oh. First time celebrating Christmas? No, my aunt would do it sometimes.
Wait, you gotta turn it down.
You gotta
You gotta turn it all up. You're not gonna be able to hear us.
Wait, is this audio good?
Busted.
Fellow Sal Volcano fan?
Yes, Sal Volcano, if you're out there, I love you. I was gonna shout them out for one of my eviction nights, one of the votes, but Mickey shouted them out during his season, and I didn't want to do that.
Can I ask you a crazy question?
I don't want to be anything like Mickey.
Threesome, marry, kill. Need practical jokers.
Hey, hold on, turn this down a bit. Yeah.
That's the question.
What is it?
Threesome, marry, kill. Impractical jokers.
What do you mean, threesome, marry, kill?
Yeah, because there's 4 of them, so...
Oh, 2, marry, kill. Okay, that's actually a good one.
Because I could give you my answer very quickly.
I know. So wait.
Yeah.
Give me a second to think about it, and then we'll do a threesome. Okay. Marry, kill.
9, 6, 7. Very close numbers.
Wait, I gotta get my thing good. Sorry. Okay. Mary. Okay, so kill. I'm gonna say it, and my best friend Jesus is gonna hate me for it, but I think I'd have to kill Q. I know. Kill Q. Mary.
Nothing. Anyways, threesome Q and Sal easy. I'm marrying Mur for sure.
So.
My threesome is with
Okay,
Joe
no.
Q.
I'm gonna say threesome would be with Sal and Q. Okay, Sal Q. We're gonna change it up. Sal and Q. Mary.
No way, you're killing Mur.
Mary Mur. And
Yeah,
I'm
Joe
gonna
has a
kill
record
Joe.
of divorce.
Hold on.
Threesome anyone with Sal. So yeah, I'm gonna have a threesome with Sal and Joe's ex-wife. Actually, they're back together, right?
They're back together. Leave them alone. I was so happy when I found that out.
That was huge.
That was actually huge for me. There was so much sad news when we got out of the house. It was just like very overwhelming. But that was a good piece of news.
But thankfully, you know, that news overcame everything. They got back together. Yeah. Which, who's Mur married to? Is Mur married to Sal's sister?
No, that was just a bit for the
Yeah, I know.
show.
But like, how you liking the 956? It's crazy. It's fun. Micheladas are yucky though.
Wait, you were at Applebee's and Busted by Bowie Jane came on? That is a lie. So we have Touch Tunes at my Applebee's, and I tried playing it last night and we couldn't find it. Buddha 956. Corey, what do you think of the 956?
It's awesome. Y'all watch reindeer games? Uh-huh.
Yes, of course we did. It was a lot of fun. What did you think, babe?
It was awesome.
It was awesome. I
Love
love
it
the
there.
competitions. Yeah, love them.
Finals. Your subs put me on the waiting list? What's that?
I don't know what's going on. I have had tacos ahorita. I don't think you've had tacos de bistec. Have you? What'd you have? He had some flautas yesterday.
The flat is really fucking good.
You like Bad Boy over Busted, right? I'm a Busted girly.
I just like the lyrics.
You feel them in your soul.
How do you think we would have performed the reindeer comps?
Look, I'm not gonna say that the competitions were more fair than what we had because I feel like we had all types of competitions. I know I've been complaining about the athletic comps that we had, but honestly, I just should have known that I was entering. I wasn't going into Big Brother, but like the mini challenge. So
I think I would have won everything. But honestly, run back BB25 and I win everything.
yeah, I want to see Cory in that little hamster wheel.
I got unlucky.
I think you would have killed it in the hamster wheel, babe.
Get me back at Superhero Training Academy. It's annoying. I should watch these competitions back. I'm like, I think I'd win that. I'm literally watching myself lose. I'm like, I can win that. Nicole beating Josh was awesome.
That was fun. That was a lot of fun.
Brittany beating Danielle was even cool. I love Danielle, but maybe this time your pants will stay up. Y'all didn't do cocktails, dude. That shit was so hard.
Cory got the same build as Brittany, so yes. What? What'd that mean?
I think I have like the Nicole build. If you could have been on any BB season, which one would it be? 9.
You're so annoying.
No one would have given us shit for cuddling in BB9.
Oh
For the
yeah,
competition.
we'd be the most conservative on BB9. I'd be able to rub Cory's ears in peace.
Another person talking about Palma as well.
We were gonna go get a michelada and
Chamoyada.
chamoyada today, but we ran out of time. What did we watch today? We watched Love Island. We watched, yeah, turn that down. It's way too loud.
Please, enough with the Bowie music. You guys are haters.
Sorry, guys, this is a live of just Bowie music. We're going through her whole discography.
And on Spotify, that is just different
Remixes of
remixes
Busted.
of Busted.
She was the OG, like, Lil Nas X with Old Town Road. You know, he had like 10 different remixes.
Yes.
Bowie did that first.
Would you have been a Paul Minion? First time I saw that, I saw a Paul Mescal. It's like, I don't think so.
Oh, I love Paul Mescal. I'm on the waiting list for his... So he has his Instagram account on private. So you should try to get on that.
Chasing his ass through the park. You've been seeing in 21 Jump Street where Jonah Hill's like on the little bike.
Yeah.
It's me and Paul Mescal.
Oh.
Peso Pluma? Paul Gasol? No, that's a different guy.
He has listened to Peso Pluma, but I don't think you know. You've heard a couple of songs. We went out to Suerte the other day, and they definitely played Peso Pluma and Karol G and Grupo Frontera. And it's so funny because we were yesterday at Applebee's and we were talking about all this stuff. And then the group next to us, they came over, or they like peeped their head over, and they're like, "Hey, Cory America." You know, and then we started talking about Big Brother. He happened to be a big BB fan, and he happened to know my best friend Victoria, which is crazy. I thought that was funny.
Grupo Frontera. Are they actually famous?
They are famous.
Okay. Because everyone like I meet is like, guys, Cory, you understand, Grupo Frontera is from here. I'm like, I don't know.
We're really proud of that.
I don't know who they are. What's your Applebee's order? I got the, like, whiskey Swiss burger. And, like, the Baconator fries, basically. Like, waffle fries. They were really good.
So I regretted what I got. It was a hard decision, but ultimately, they had the half-priced apps. So I got the nachos, and I shouldn't have gotten the nachos. Honestly, they were not that good. I usually get the sample platter, but I was feeling fancy, and I wanted to switch it up because Cory was there. And I should have gotten the sample platter. Because it's got everything. I like the quesadillas, and I like the chicken. But if we didn't go at that time, and the appetizers weren't half off, I would have done the steak with the loaded mac and cheese and a loaded baked potato.
That's so much food. Honey barbecue boneless wings were the one. The nachos aren't that good. There was so much shit on
No,
them.
the nachos are not that good.
God.
It was so much. And I had 2 margaritas, and I was just completely stuffed. I could have used another one, TBH, because I walked out of there not drunk enough.
Favorite bar in Nashville? Not Aldean's. It's gonna be Putchak.
I finalized an application for an apartment in Nashville today. And I'm really hoping that it happens. And if it doesn't, because I am unemployed, I don't know. Well, I'll keep looking. I have a list of 10 apartments that I want to apply to, but I have them in order, and I want to go down the list from my favorite to my least favorite. So we'll see how that happens, how that works out.
It's actually a really nice bar. I don't know if you guys heard of it. It's like an underground place. Student Union.
Oh, shut up.
You use meal swipes.
We had the GCB at Brown, and I was there a handful of times. I hated the GCB.
Guess GCB.
Grad Center Bar.
Ooh.
It's like the bar on campus, and I didn't like it.
Yeah, what's your job? Being famous. What do you mean? Right now, we're clocked in.
That's actually how my mom got me a haircut appointment. The guy was like, "Oh no, I don't have any availability. It's Thanksgiving week. We're closed for whatever." And my mom's like, "Oh, but my daughter just came back from Big Brother." And I got the appointment. So shout out to my mom, because I would never do that. I'd never be able to do that.
I saw a question that was like, what's your favorite thing about Nashville other than Cory? I'm like, she really likes Cory. She loves, what's his name? Last Night. The liquor talk.
Last night we were drunk.
She likes that guy.
I don't like Morgan Wallen. I'm sorry, y'all. I like that one song, though, because they always played it during our lockdown. Did you ever finish that list?
The lockdown song list?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in my notebook somewhere. I gotta just
So there was a certain playlist that they would play during our lockdowns, and Cory during the jury he was like trying to remember as many songs as he could, so we could maybe make a playlist, a BB25 lockdown playlist, so y'all could know what we were listening to in there. We listened to Jolene like 10 times in 1 hour. It was insane. I've never listened to that song that many times before in my life. And it's a good song, and we love Dolly Parton, of course, but when that's all the music that we get, it's kind of crazy.
Why aren't Jag and Jazz helping her find an apartment? Because they're too busy recording music. They're on to the next thing. In 3 days, they're going to release their Lego collection. The custom Jag Lego set. I shouldn't have leaked that, sorry. Did you listen to Ice Spice? Yes.
Of course.
Of course.
Molly was actually practicing her dance to that Barbie, Nicki Minaj Ice Spice song. So cute.
Who's the last BB25 house guys you talked to?
Probably Jag.
For me was Riley or Bowie. I talked to Joseph more recently than any of them. Boom, boom, boom.
Everyone's busy, and it's between the holiday season. What's going on?
Have you made him eat Tex-Mex food? Yeah, I've eaten some stuff. Today we're getting bowling alley popcorn chicken, so I'm having all of it.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Corey shaved the mustache. You're on the wrong side of history.
Oh, block. How dare you?
We love Joe. Where do I live? Florida, and then I go to school in Nashville.
Joseph 26, attorney at law. I love that.
Eat queso dog? I love queso.
Y'all from the 956, I want to take him to have a marranada. And I was telling him about, like, okay, he doesn't like micheladas. Maybe he would like,
mango nada.
I mean, a mango nada. I think you'd like a mango nada instead of a chamonada. And I think you'd like agua mineral preparada or a Smirnoff. I don't know why I said it like that. A Smirnoff. I sound like my cousins. A Smirnoff preparada.
Bottomless brunch with Corey's mom? No, that was never on the table.
We already did that.
Oh, I guess.
We did bottomless.
She might have been designated driver.
Yeah.
I watched the first 2 episodes of Love Island UK Season 9 today.
And he doesn't like it. That's heartbreaking, honestly.
I think the show is so bad.
No, and Corey's looking at it from the perspective of, like, I don't know. I think you're scrutinizing it too much. He's like, it's just so overproduced. He's like, I've been in one of these shows before, and you can tell that it's, like, scripted. And I was like, Corey, stop looking at the edit. Like,
Except Victoria. It's so fake. Like, it's fine if it's fake, but, like, when I watch MasterChef, it doesn't seem fake, but it is fake. Love Island seems fake, you know? Does that make sense? Saltburn? That doesn't seem fake.
Also, I know, we did start off with Love Island Season 5, because that's my fave season, but I didn't want to watch it without my sister. So we'll watch Season 5 with my sister.
Thoughts on UFC? I think I'd be really good at it.
We haven't seen Saltburn yet. Y'all will know on my letterbox when I watch it.
You get secondhand embarrassment for people getting rejected? Yeah, it's weird. Justice for my boy,
Will.
Is Ekin-Su. Which one's Ekin-Su?
Ekin-Su's not in Season 9.
But which, is that Love Island UK?
It's like, yeah. Ekin-Su and Davide. Ekin-Su's on The Traitors.
I know, that's why I know the name. What's your letterbox? You don't want to know. I looked at it today for the first time. Bad Take Central.
It's not Bad Take Central. Here's the thing.
She has My Cousin Vinny at 3 stars, and the review was like, didn't watch it. I was on my phone the whole time.
I'm being honest. Yeah, so My Cousin Vinny, I've heard a lot about it, right? It's a classic. And I watched it, and I was on my phone the entire time. So I rated it 3 stars, and then I gave an honest review. What? Will is what? Will is still with his girlfriend from the show?
I'm invested.
No, he's invested. Now we're watching. He thought that Will was going to be the next one out. And I was like, no, like...
That's the edit.
Expect the unexpected.
That caught me off guard. They're like, and as I always say, expect the unexpected. I'm like...
And I was like, they never say that on Love Island.
They don't even say that in Big Brother
That's
anymore.
not the thing. Well, Big Brother's more like expect the expected now.
America, My Cousin Vinny's so good. I don't think she disagrees. She just didn't watch it, but she left a letterbox review, which is crazy. Also, she walks out of Anyone But You being like, That was awesome. Sydney Sweeney's the worst actress. And the Letterboxd review is give Sydney Sweeney the Oscar.
Well, you know sarcasm, babe. You're a sarcastic king.
Does it come through on Letterboxd? Maybe. Thoughts on Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes? Really well made. Bad plot. The book was bad. And I love that series. We started watching Hunger Games. America fell asleep like 20 minutes in.
I was
But
sleepy.
she was tired, yeah.
I was sleepy. It wasn't that it was boring. I do like the Hunger Games. But I think I've only seen like 3/4 of the first movie. I really want to get into it because I've heard it's a really good series. I want to read the books and all. Uh-oh. The Letterboxd follows are coming in. Please don't judge me. So I didn't leave a lot of actual reviews because nobody was reading my shit. So I was just, doing the little stars. But now I'll start reviewing, and it'll be fun and goofy and silly. And the thing about movies is, as long as I'm entertained, for me that was a good movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was fun. I liked it. I didn't buy The Couple whatsoever, but that's okay. We did not watch Pretty Women. It's on the list. What did we watch last night?
We didn't watch anything because we went to Applebee's and we came back and we were tired.
Passed out.
Passed out, exactly. Cory claims that we wouldn't be able to do The Amazing Race because he can't ask for directions. And I think it's true. I went to Best Buy with him and he refused to ask the employee where the webcams were. And I was like, Cory, it's so simple. He asked us if we needed any help. We do need help. We don't know where the cameras are. Let's just ask. And he's like, no, I'll find them by myself.
Who's with me? Like, if you guys
and then we spent like 10 minutes walking around aimlessly.
If you guys are at a
and
store,
then I asked, and he pointed us to the cameras.
You guys don't ask for help, right? You just figure it out. You just walk around. Like, I'm not in a rush.
Cory's also the type, like, if he... Well, I don't know, babe. It hasn't happened yet, but if you ask for, like, no mushrooms on a burger, and they give it to you with mushrooms...
Oh, I'm a wipe it off person.
Yeah.
I'll send that shit back.
Yeah. I mean, it depends. If it's easy to wipe off, then yes. I agree with you.
Being lost in a department store is so cringe, though. No, it's not. It's fine.
It was an ick. I'm not gonna lie. It was a little bit of an ick. Just a little bit. Anyway, I can ask for directions, so we'd be amazing at The Amazing Race.
My big problem is not the directions. It's America's lack of urgency. And maybe that changes when we're in a race for $1 million, but I don't think it does. I think America would be like, yes, we should catch our flight, but let me finish this glass of wine.
For you astrology girlies, okay.
Oh, no.
So he was born at 5:30 p.m. in Plantation, Florida on September 29th, 2001. I tried looking up his chart on astrology.com and I read some of it and I was like, oh my god, it's so Cory. But if there's anybody out there that knows more specifics, it's called anxiety. LOL. We know. Please let me know. So tell me what his chart means and what our compatibility is, because I love to know that. I know we are compatible. The whole Libra, Sagittarius thing.
For me, it's more just like the amount of time we spend together.
What do you mean?
But, sure. As long as our signs are compatible. What sign are you? You're a Sagittarius?
I'm a Sagittarius.
And it shows.
I was born at 10:30 a.m. in Edinburgh, Texas on November 28th, 1995.
Cory is very much a Libra. Speak to that.
That's what I said. What did the astrology thing say, babe? It just talked about like how you like your solitude and like recharging by being by yourself.
But it also said I was into the arts.
You are into the arts.
It also
you love music.
It said I was a firecracker.
No. I said you're a firecracker.
I have a temper.
You do have a temper, a little bit. But no, I didn't say you have a temper. That was me. Big Libra energy. I agree. One of my BFFs is a Libra. And I think you're a Pisces rising?
Cancer, other one?
No, you're a Pisces moon.
Yes.
Maybe.
No, I think I'm Pisces rising and then Cancer moon or something. You said my Venus was...
Oh, your Venus?
Something.
His Venus was a Virgo.
Virgo, yes.
That makes sense to me, too.
Debate equals theater, come on. This is the... look, I think astrology is great. I think it's fun. But, no. Debate and performing arts are not the same thing.
I think... But it's the arts, though, I feel like you're a really good writer. You wouldn't say, write, and you write... That's the arts a little bit, babe. Let's stretch it out a little bit.
Maybe.
I like this remix.
Is any part of you on board with the astrology
God.
stuff? I think it's fine.
I need deodorant. ASAP.
It's perfect. What's your favorite pasta shape?
Not on
Wheels.
camera.
You guys ever have wheels?
I like bow ties.
The wheels are so good.
You are a performer.
What?
What's your
Not me.
is it Myers-Briggs?
Myers-Briggs. Logistician. I don't know what the letters are, but I'm a logistician. Which sounds very bad. It sounds very Ben Shapiro-y, which, it's not great.
No, that's not great. We don't want that. I'm sorry, babe.
My
Sorry.
favorite part of the season, dismantling Jared with facts and logic.
My favorite part of the season, seeing Cory's little eyebrow drop in the game room. Do it. Can you do it? It was one eyebrow. Drop it.
It wasn't that, pronounced.
It was very pronounced. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? When he's up in the game room talking to Izzy, and Izzy's like, you gotta stop sleeping with America. And his eyebrow immediately drops. That was so funny.
Yeah, I watched that clip today with America.
I love Izzy.
In bed 3 months after, and I'm like, damn, this did not age well, is it? That's tough. Honestly, that conversation did not have much to do with anything. But obviously I didn't like hearing it.
Yeah, right.
At that point, the vote was already flipping. I was gonna see if Izzy or Jared were
The vote wasn't flipping yet.
well, no,
Because I walked in right after, and that's when I'm like, what happened?
that was after I came to DR. So right when I came out of DR, I talked to Izzy first, and then you. So you didn't talk to me. But I walked into DR when America told me that she told Mimi, and I was like, shit, we're gonna have to flip the vote. And I'm in there for an hour. And then I come out and I run into Izzy before America, but the vote was already flipping at that point, or I was already gonna do my part in flipping. Cory's wrong, America's right. No one in the world.
Tell him.
No one in the world knows what was going on in my head except me. What are we talking about?
Tell him. Cory's wrong. Cory's memorial for me in the video game, that was so fucking funny. He doesn't tell me when he's streaming. I tune in.
That's it.
Yeah, but you can text me.
Do you even have a Twitch account?
I'm not just one of your oomphs.
You don't tell me when you're going live.
But what do you mean? I don't tell you when I'm going live because I get embarrassed. I get shy, and he shows up anyways and starts throwing roses at me.
Cory, you were definitely wrong. I was the person
who was
making the decision.
There it is. The arts.
It was my choice. I knew I could explain why I flipped, and obviously part of it was to get America in a better position because that was good for me. But it wasn't an emotional reaction to what Izzy was saying. Do you guys want me to go into it, or could we just move on?
It was an emotional reaction.
It was not.
He's told me in private it was.
No, I haven't.
Why is he lying?
This is bullshit.
You told me it had to do with it a little bit. You told me it did. You did. Were you lying to me?
Ow. When I realized Izzy and Jared didn't fuck with you at all, obviously, but that shit was fully strategic. They were gonna get rid of Jag, Cameron, and America.
Yeah, just cuddling with me was fully strategic.
That was not strategic.
Yeah. Busted.
Lies from Cory.
Liar.
Why is he lying?
Liar.
Kirsten's here. What's up, Kirsten? Here's the one person who's trying to save you, Kirsten. In the entire house, the only person who...
I tried. Can you imagine how different the game would have been? I think I mentioned it twice. And both times I was shut down hard, so I was like, okay, well, I don't want to keep pushing, but I think, it would have been a totally different game.
I remember America pitching it, and I'm like, really? Yeah, she seems great, but really? This is what we're doing? It probably was the right move.
And I was right.
It was the right move for the family style people.
It was right for family style, because Felicia made it all the way to 4th. Congrats, Felicia. But that's exactly what I was saying.
Why do you want to save Kirsten? It was because, Kirsten would not be a number for Suri, whereas Kirsten could be a family style number. But the thing is, I think America actually liked family style, where I didn't give a shit about family style.
Well, I gave a shit about me. I thought Kirsten and I got along really well.
That makes sense.
We shared lashes, girly. That meant something to me.
I tried, Kirsten. I also, like, all the ostracizing shit at the start, I tried to be conscious of not doing it, but I feel like I wish I did better, but, you know.
Oh no, Cory, you know.
Because it was funny, so, like, when everyone was talking about how Kirsten was, like, doing all this shit and, like, making all these, like, paranoid stuff, she never did any of that shit to me because I was on the block next to her. But, like, so the whole time I was like, am I being gaslit? Is this, like, a situation from last season where everyone's just dogpiling the person? And it kind of seems like that was happening, but, you know. Anyways. The realest girl thing you ever experienced. Kirsten, I hope you like the gift I got. I'm going to send it out in a couple days.
Oh, that's right.
It was just funny. It's, you know, it's nothing big.
Do you want another one, babe?
Do we even have another one?
I'll find it.
Get it. I'll explain why I flipped the house. Don't worry. New Year's plans? I have no idea. Something. You home to Texas tomorrow? Kirsten, I remember we were confused in the house because, like, I thought you were from, like, 5 different places. I remember you saying you were from Texas. You were like, okay, I'm from Orlando. Maybe you said you were in Orlando for a while. But you also had some time in California. Am I just misremembering? Because I remember in the house, we were trying to figure out, like, where the hell was Kirsten from? I don't know if that was you trying to, like, connect with people that first week because, obviously, it was in a bad spot. But, like, it was cracking me up. Because I was like, someone's like, she's from Texas. I'm like, I thought she was from Florida. But... That's funny, Kirsten. I haven't watched Amazing Race in years. Oh, I got you, Kirsten. I got you. That makes sense. Texas. Shout out to Texas. Bustin' in the background. This is the Starbond remix. Keep asking about the different remixes. We're gonna do a tier list at the end. Did you bust out your Espanol with... No, honestly, the problem is, the more I speak Spanish, the more they speak Spanish to me, which I'm not capable of understanding. I can speak, I cannot understand. If they're slow enough, I can understand. Pero yo hablo, you know. Yeah? Is it locked? Oh, you...
Sorry, there's no more Smirnoff.
It's okay.
Allegedly.
Favorite musical?
You've never seen High School Musical.
That's
on the list. He's never seen High School Musical. And
Wonka.
it is a New Year's movie, I say. So we're gonna watch that. Favorite musical? I like
Jersey Boys, Wicked. I did like Hamilton, I'll be honest.
What's the Teen Beach movie with Ross Lynch? Have you seen Teen Beach movie? Cruisin' for a Bruisin' was on repeat when it first came out. What are you doing?
Interesting. Corey looks like a Hamilton kid? What does that mean?
You know what it means. You're so into the arts.
I do know all the words in the musical. You guys are gonna make me bust into Cabinet Battle 2 right now.
Oh, do it.
No, I won't.
I've never seen Hamilton. But I have seen Lin-Manuel Miranda memes. The one where he's biting his lip. Do you know that one? He like took a selfie where he's biting his lip.
What do you think of PDA? Hate it.
Especially when people are fighting for their lives in front of us. PDA is unacceptable.
Guess HSM.
High School Musical. Duh.
Big Brother audition process / advice.
I'm always going to be a casting call girly, so go to the casting calls. If they're in your area, anywhere near you, please go. I think, at least for me, it's so much easier to go in person and talk to someone as opposed to just making a video by yourself in your room.
America is the only casting call person from our season.
Yeah.
So take that for what it is.
What do you mean? But I think,
whatever works for you. I think for me, the initial video is all about just being, like, interesting and captivating enough for them to be like, oh, what the fuck is up with that person? I want to have a conversation with them. So for me, I didn't even mention my speech and debate stuff. I didn't mention Vanderbilt. I didn't mention my brother. Literally just rambled and sounded like a maniac the entire time, and that was enough to get me a call back, and then you go from there.
well, maybe rambling works, because I just rambled for 60 seconds. That's what we were allowed at the casting call. They said, 60 seconds, why do you want to be on the show? I remember I rambled on for 30 seconds. I ran out of words, so 10 seconds, I'm just like, oh my god, I don't know what else to say. I'm so sorry. I'm just so nervous. This is so overwhelming. I can't believe that I'm doing this. It's been my dream forever. And then I rambled on for another 15, 20 seconds. I didn't mention Brown. I didn't mention New York. I didn't mention my family, really. I didn't mention being, like, first gen or anything. I don't know what the fuck I talked about now that I'm thinking about it.
I did not talk about speed dating. That all came in later when we had to, because they send you like a big shit of paperwork, and then that's where I brought it up. But like, legit, I think in that first thing, like, unless you have parts of your identity that are so unbelievably interesting, like if you're like, I'm a Kennedy, then maybe that's something you front load. But like, they're looking for like personality and shit, or if your like identity stuff is so eye grabbing, but otherwise, just like, you want them to want to hear more from you. I'm already in the bathroom.
Okay.
If it's open. Is it open?
Yes. It should be. It's so funny because with Cory, like, there's actually a line sometimes for the bathroom here at home. I have 5 younger siblings. 4 of them still live at home. So, yeah, it's tough to get the bathroom time. No, we're not in Dallas, Texas. I'm 9 hours south of Dallas. We're in Edinburgh, Texas. Yeehaw! Put on 956. And we're going bowling in a bit. So that's very exciting. I haven't been bowling in forever. But I think this is a very bowling outfit. So, very excited. How to go with Cory meeting the fam? I think it's going well. You know, Cory's kind of quiet and shy. And my siblings are like mega super shy. And they're, I think, a little bit starstruck too, because they think of, like, I'm just a regular person and I just came back like I do once a year from, you know, wherever I live. But like with Cory, it's like, oh my god, we saw him on TV. Like, he's like a reality TV star, which is so funny. We actually got stopped at the airport. This guy like yelled after us and he didn't see our names. He just like tapped us on the shoulder and he's like, hey, are you guys reality TV stars? And me and Cory were like didn't know how to answer that, because we're like in our heads like, no, I wouldn't call myself a star. But we're like, we just said like, oh, we were on Big Brother. And he's like, yes, Cory America. And then we started talking, which was funny. I don't know how to save the lives. So, yeah, I'm super surprised. My parents actually let me have the room with Cory, which is, like, super unusual. But honestly, I feel like they saw all the live feeds. I mean, I don't know how much they watch, but, like, they were on the live feeds constantly. So they know, you know? So I think they're like, you know, fuck it, let's let them have the room. My parents letting us, that, like, this has never happened before. It's not a thing. It doesn't, you know.
Where are you going out? The hottest club in 56.
Can we change it, babe? I love Bowie, but...
What do you want?
Yes. Oh, do y'all hear that? Do you know what he just put on? Babe, why'd you just put that on? You remembered? You're crazy, babe.
It's a classic. It's actually my favorite song, too.
Okay, Cory Alejandro.
Start a YouTube, please. And do what on the YouTube? Toy reviews? That'd be fun. No. Ew. Gross.
The rose toy.
The roast. Roast review.
What's that one that looks like a little compact mirror that everyone had?
I'm offended they haven't offered. They haven't reached out.
So they haven't asked Cory about the shower scene, but they asked me about the shower scene. My mom swears that I gave her COVID. Well, you know, she doesn't swear that I gave her COVID, but she saw the shower scene, and my siblings are like, the next day, like, she got COVID, and she couldn't get out of bed for like 2 weeks after seeing the shower scene. Which is so dramatic, but like, classic Ma.
I couldn't either. I think after the shower scene, I was in bed until I was evicted. What do you think of Jack's speech at the end? It was so bad, but it was better than Matt's.
It was so bad. It was so bad, but it was so funny. I mean, I was cracking up. I don't know if they showed me at all during the speech, but I was like...
Corey needs to talk Spanish for the rest of life? Fuck it, sure.
I needed him to go a little bit harder on it, TBH. Like, if he was gonna do it, I wanted him to go all the way and be like, I will murder you.
Oh, yeah.
I killed...
If it was like clearly a bit, it would have been funny.
Yeah, like, I sent all of you to your BB graves.
Oh, no.
Now all of you are zombies. No. No. Jack, we're just talking about your speech and how... That's so funny. His ears perked up. They turned red.
Yeah.
We were talking about him.
Mm.
We were talking about how you were basically like, I sent you all to your BB graves. Now y'all are all zombies.
Well, yeah, Blue and I were cracking up because we're like, damn, we're gonna have to fucking vote for this guy?
I was cracking up because I was like, okay, like, he had my vote, and now, like, he's definitely, like, he's locked it in. I forgot who went first. Did Matt go first or did Jag go first for speeches? Matt went first, right?
I don't know.
Matt went first, I'm pretty sure. But I was like, after Matt, I was like, okay, Jag could get up and say beep beep boop bop beep boop, and I'd vote for Jag.
Yeah,
so
I was looking through my little bag to see if I had a Bowie key. Couldn't find one.
okay, hold on. Makeup time.
Makeup time.
I get. Okay. What's next? What's next, DJ? No, we don't like that.
Trolls.
I do like the song. Can you leave the song?
Sure.
Okay. Gorito. Mexicory. They called him on
I did
TikTok.
see that. It's crazy. Do Corey's makeup? I don't think I need makeup.
Maybe a little eyeliner, babe.
I don't know why my hair is like so swoopy.
Oh, I look so good.
¿Puedo hablar español?
Sobre la vida rural.
No hablo muy bueno. Yo conozco a 100 palabras. Like, I'm not that good. I feel fine. Yeah. I feel good.
He's feeling good. Have you tried the wine, babe? I'm sorry. If you don't want it, I can drink it. It's okay. I'm sorry. We just
I don't
don't
know
have
how
any
hard I'm
stuff.
gonna go. I probably drink this before we go. And
We're
that's
not
it.
gonna drink at the bowling alley.
They don't have like crazy bowling themed cocktails.
No.
You speaking más o menos? No, I say más o menos all the time.
He does speak más o menos. He speaks
Más o menos.
you know enough words, I would say.
I know enough words to communicate my ideas para comunico mis ideas. Pero no hablo. Like, everyone knows I'm gringo as fuck, right?
I just saw a comment. We were at Todrick's party, and it was so overwhelming.
La fiesta de Todrick.
His nutcracker party, and it was crazy because we were just getting pulled like every direction. We found like a alone time in the backyard, and people would come up to us, which is fine, but it was just like a little weird after being locked, with the same people for 100 days. And somebody comes up and they're like, America, you're a gay icon. All the gays are behind you. We love you. And I was like, what?
My favorite was...
I was like, I hadn't even logged onto Twitter really at that point. So I was like, I did not expect this at all. It was like so weird. I knew about the Americans, but I didn't think it was like a thing. I thought it was like one tweet. And it was funny.
Alcohol makes bowling better. It sounds like you're not trying to win.
Okay, so his astrology chart also said that he was very competitive. Right? Come on. Like, babe, I was like reading him his chart and I was like, this stuff doesn't show up on mine. Like, astrology is so real.
Can you guys each come up with one word to describe each your house guests? That seems like a cameo request. That was a
cameo linked below. LOL.
We did Dalton Ross.
We did it for one of our interviews. I forgot what I said. I was just so excited to see Cory in the jury house. Honestly, I stayed up like all night. I couldn't sleep. I cried at the hotel, like sobbing, like looking at the mirror because I was so sad that I got evicted. But I was just so happy that I was gonna get to see him.
I was honestly like really not wanting to go to the jury house because I was like, okay, Cam's gonna be there, and I don't know. I think he's gonna laugh at the Stevie thing, but I didn't know if he was going. I was just like, shit, I shouldn't have said this because now I'm stressed. But it was fine. America did a paragraph per house guest.
Oh, did I?
It's funny.
That makes sense. That was a sneak peek at my cameos.
What astrology website do you use? She just knows this all, top of the dome.
No, I did astrology.com. I think that was like pretty basic, right? I look so yellow. I say this every time I do a live, but... What's your favorite thing about me? And don't say red, white, and blue. I found out that he said red, white, and blue on his, like, one of the most recent Twitch streams, and I was so mad. I was like, can you be serious for once?
To my Twitch chat, I have to list my top 5 favorite things.
Just a thing. One thing.
You're very funny. You're funnier than me. And that's super rare, because I'm very funny, but she's way funnier than
Oh,
me.
he's so arrogant.
No, she's super, super funny. Especially on, like, Twitter and stuff. It's crazy. Every time she posts, I'm like, gotta see it. 10 out of 10.
You're so annoying.
How many hours of Cameo have you done? America's probably done, probably 8 hours of Cameos, probably.
I've done a lot, because, yeah, it's like, I'm like, okay, I have 30 minutes to do cameos, or I'm going to set aside 30 minutes. I'm like, that's like 3 cameos, realistically, on a good day. And I try not to make them too long. Today I had a cameo, and it was due in like 12 minutes, and I pressed the record button, and I just started talking, and I think I had 10 minutes. And I was getting to like 9 minutes and 40 seconds. And I felt so bad because I just wrapped it up real quick because I didn't want it to expire. But I could have gone for another 9 minutes.
It's not her first Instagram live, but it's the first one in a minute. She's
No, this is my first Instagram live ever.
We've done... I guess they've been on my channel, I guess.
Yeah.
My account.
I've never done... So this is weird. Okay, music, babe. Music me. What are you going to put on next?
Kurame?
No. Wait, you're using Spotify?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
No. Don't know. No, right now. No. We could do Rosalio. What you know about Rosalio? Can you believe she's dating the guy from The Bear?
I gotta watch The Bear.
I gotta watch The Bear too. I heard it's really good. I'm so sad that her and Raul Alejandro broke up. Oh, devastated. Also sad, on the last TikTok that I did, TikTok Live, I found out that Sofia Vergara divorced her husband. You're so annoying.
No, I'm with you.
You're so annoying.
I'm with you.
Anytime I say you're so annoying, he's like, I think back to that one tweet. It's just a compilation of me saying, like, you're so annoying. You're so annoying.
You're so annoying.
You're so annoying.
You guys Bottoms? No.
No, we haven't seen Bottoms. Ugh, stop it, y'all. I don't know what we do all day. Don't ask me what we do all day, but it's not watching movies. And we need to, but we've just been like, Nashville. Like, once we're settled in Nashville, then we'll do all this shit. But here it's like, he's coming over to Texas so he can, you know, convivir, like we say.
My dad said he wants the Puro 956 baseball jersey.
Your dad's here?
Everyone's saying it. I think it's further up.
I didn't know. I don't have your dad on.
Oh, my dad
Instagram.
fucking loves Instagram. Oh, no, he loves TikTok.
Yeah. I don't think I have your dad on Instagram.
Are you going to the Gut Store? Yeah, we're trying.
We will. I want to get finna be in the pit.
Uh-oh. Not that guy.
Uh-oh. Run.
Are you telling me the entire family's here? Because I know my dad's here. I know Zach's here. Someone says Steph is here. Guys, don't we have, like, stuff to do? There's... You finna be in the pit?
Finna be in the pit, they know.
Stay in the valley? That is not on the cards. I don't think we're...
That's not. And mostly because I can't drive and the Ubers take 15 minutes to get here. So it's not just reliable. Yep. I've seen the one public transportation system that we have is that one bus going around McAllen. So I can't do that. I'm sorry.
You want oratory tips? Fuck two-prong. Cause-effect solution is the best structure. I don't care if it's basic. It's the most logical flow of information. It's like intuitively structural. Run that shit. Unless you're a senior, in which case do two-prong. Just fuck it.
What's the next song, babe? What's your thing?
I'm not gonna say that.
No. Don't get hacked.
Diluvio?
It's so funny because Cory was ¿Quién te pasó pluma? Yes. And we're gonna do this one. No. We're gonna do this song. This is my favorite song in the world right now. So Cory was asking everybody for their address, the whole cast, minus Cam, to send them Christmas presents. And, you know, Felicia was the only one to be like, wait, who are you? Prove that it's you. Send me a video saying this sentence or something like that. And I was like, Felicia, you are so smart.
Is that Zena?
Where? Hi, Zena! Miss you, girly. I don't know when I'm going to be in New York to get my stuff, but I need to be before the 19th, so I will be there. Also, we're going to be going out one of these days. I'm very excited to go out with Cory. Aren't you excited, babe?
You know what? We already kind of went out once, but it wasn't really like going out for real.
We did kind of go out. We went to Suerte yesterday, 2 days ago. 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And it was kind of lit.
It was crazy. And the food was so good.
I'm telling you. If you want to get Mexican food, you got to get it in the Valley. I mean, you're not going to get it in Mexico.
Like... Here's my problems with the food so far. People love lime.
Oh.
And I think lime is like, alright, but like it's a lot of lime. And it's a lot of chili. So and like the heat's not the problem. It's just like everything tastes kinda similar. Like it's like lime and chili. Which is good.
No. I won't take that slander. What have you tried where you're like, oh, this is too much lime, this is too much chili? The michelada that's supposed to be spicy and limey? Get out of here. What else? What else tastes the same?
Chamoyada, I'm gonna have tomorrow.
You haven't had a chamoyada. A chamoyada is not a michelada, babe. Not at all. There's no chamoy in a michelada.
I don't know what chamoy is. You've described it like 10 times and it still makes no sense.
Because I looked up what chamoy is, and it's like, it's a spicy, sour, salty, sweet. Like, it's
It's umami.
Yeah.
Like, what?
It's not umami.
But the flautas were super, super good. And the food we got yesterday at the mall was super, super good.
And we were going to get sushi today, but I was like, babe, I'd rather do a live and hang out with y'all than rush for 20 minutes and try to do my makeup and my hair before bowling. That doesn't make sense.
That was her exact word. She's like, I owe it to the people of Instagram to get on this live.
The people need me.
Watch Saltburn. We're living it.
Get ready with me to go to the grave, to go to the cemetery. Get ready with me to slurp up some bathtub water. This is a good one. This Grupo Frontera. I'm talking about Grupo Frontera, the pride of the valley. Hello. I'm sorry. It's not Charlie.
What's up?
I'm sorry, it's not Charlie.
No, I'm captivated by Charlie.
The chat.
You look like a TBD or PLL character. Guess PLL.
Pretty Little Liar.
Ah.
Hello.
Yo, who's A? Does anyone know? I've been trying to find this out for years. Why did you decide to come to the United States? Were you like 2?
Me?
Yeah.
I was born here.
Yeah.
I was born in McAllen.
Yeah, so...
This is
what
a
made
little too
you
long.
Come here.
Pretty Little While.
Multiple A's? No way. A is a team? That's such a cop-out. Was this disappointing?
Is it actually? Oh, that sucks. I never watched Pretty Little Liars. I have a friend who worked on the reboot.
There's a reboot already?
Yeah.
I feel like the show's not that old.
They filmed in, like, Albany.
Favorite part about Texas?
Not a reboot, like a
The
spin-off.
weather's awesome. I really like it. It's very, like, familiar to me.
Oh, no, Corey. Really, your favorite part of Texas is the weather?
I like the weather. I also like a lot of parts of Texas. It's a
I
very
think I
good vibe.
mentioned this on my last live, but me and Corey's, like, house, his in Florida and mine here in Edinburgh, are the same. It's called, is it latitude or long
Latitude.
Latitude. The same latitude on the earth. Isn't that insane? We're off by like 0.03.
Or doesn't know Texas heat. You know Texas heat is bad?
It's
Try
bad.
South Florida heat.
It's
100% humidity.
yeah.
Our shit feels like 130. And it gets dry.
We filmed my key thing here in Texas, middle of July. It was 105 degrees outside. I felt so bad. The crew, we had to stop like every like 10 minutes and come inside and cool down because it was so hot.
Yeah.
And my makeup was like intact because I used the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. That's my first sponsorship. But it was miserable. I was miserable.
Yeah, Tennessee humidity is nothing compared to Florida humidity. Nothing.
I mean, Tennessee seemed like it had like pretty like mild weather.
Yeah.
You know.
Boom, 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 boom.
Y'all that watch Big Brother or BB fans, did you ever think you'd have like, or you know, like Cory listening to Grupo Frontera on a live? I think that's so cool, babe. I think that's so cool. It's just like nobody from the Valley has ever been on the show. I've been a huge fan for like over a decade, like 15 years. And when they asked me whether I wanted to do the key intro in New York or in here in Edinburgh, I was like, oh, we got to do it in Edinburgh. There's somebody from New York there every year. When is there anybody from...
There's always like 3 people from Florida.
Yeah, there's always somebody from Florida. There's never anybody from the Valley.
I swear, in the past 2 seasons, there's been like 5 Floridians.
And I think they made my location Brooklyn, New York. I'm pretty sure they did.
That makes sense.
I wish they would have done here, but it makes sense. Like, I did live in Brooklyn, so I'll give him that one. I'll give him that a little bit.
She's boiled in soil.
Has anybody recognized me here? More recently, yeah, people have been recognizing.
Well, she was telling me, she's like, no one ever recognizes me.
They didn't. I was here for 2
Together-
weeks after the show, and I walked around, and I was like, I mean, people from the Valley don't really watch Big Brother. Like, I knew that, you know?
Like 10 people that recognize us in the past 2 days.
Yeah, so it's been happening a lot. I think having Cory around helps because you don't scream Valley to me. Like even though like the white boys from the Valley, like you can tell that they're from the Valley, but you're just like, you can tell you've never had chamoy in your life.
In serio?
Your face tells me that, yeah.
Me gusta chamoy mucho.
Nah, I can tell you've never had a marinada.
No, I don't. I'm in like very South Florida. I live near like Joseph and Josh. But like literally, like Joseph is Florida, Alyssa was Florida, Nicole from last season was Florida.
Both Alyssas.
Obviously, Luke and myself are Florida. Like they've had 5 Floridians the past 2 seasons. It's crazy. But that's always how it works, right?
Yeah, Cory sticks out of the valley.
Yeah, I'm what's the guy's name?
A gringo.
Edgar.
No, you're not an Edgar.
You said I was an Edgar. Oh no, not Turner. Not that guy. You're so bad.
Hi, Turner. LOL.
OMG.
OMG. I saw that tweet of yours the other day. It was funny. I thought it was so funny.
Her response would have been so funny.
Which one?
You're a Gainesville man. That is the biggest red flag I've ever heard, Turner. Your response of him crying at Paloma's exit.
I didn't do it. Somebody else did. And I was like, fuck. So Turner tweeted, it was like the final 2 for reindeer games. And he said like, go Taylor. We're rooting for Taylor. Fuck them kids. Fuck them babies or whatever America said. And I tweeted like the Miss Jackson meme. And I was like, fuck, I should have tweeted him crying about Paloma leaving day 6. That would have been funny. But somebody else beat me to it.
My most recent interaction with Turner was both of us thirsting over Joseph.
Classic.
Tough. I just can't wait to see what the fuck happens with these concrete balloons. I've been on the edge of my seat for weeks.
I know what's going on. It's supposed to be a table, right? Like a little pebble table. It looks so satisfying to like make. I just want to squeeze the balloons. You know, I just want to squeeze the cement.
You're like a cement balloon fight. The Josh Hutchinson. Yes, I am very Josh Hutchinson coded. I think we're watching the Hunger Games.
I think you're also like Tom Holland coded a little bit.
What do you guys think? It's coming. Let's go.
Oh.
Turner's gonna be like, I thrifted this cement. I have this great cement store. It's underground. They're actually sponsoring today's video.
You're so annoying. You're so annoying.
I don't think I'm Tom Holland coded. I think I'm like...
No, you're Tom Holland coded.
Which Spider-Man?
I feel like we don't know enough about Josh Hutcherson. Like, Josh Hutcherson, as a person, I don't think I know much about him. And I had a huge crush on him when I was little.
I would like to think I would do well at Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. The iconic jumpsuit at bowling.
I think this screams bowling, right?
I think he's talking about my jumpsuit.
Or mechanic. Oh, you should. Do you want to wear it? No, you wouldn't be able to move.
It seems like a lot for bowling.
I'm going like this. We could double jumpsuit up, babe. Victoria's coming in 45 minutes for us.
Yeah, we're chilling. America's America coded. That's interesting when you think about that. America, why is my water not ever empty?
Chug, 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 chug. Get Cory to drink water challenge.
Difficulty impossible. Where's the Hawaiian shirts? In the vault. It's very sad.
No, you brought one here.
2.
Wait. Go show them my Christmas present.
Oh, sure.
Y'all are gonna like this one. So I got him a couple. Wait, are you gonna bring all of them or just the shirt?
Just the shirt.
Just the shirt. Okay, so I'll talk about the other ones. So he has Crocs. Unbelievable, I know, but also he looks like he'd have Crocs. I got him the Crocs little gems. I got him one that says Swiftie because he is a Swiftie. I got him, and I was thinking about it. I was like, Cory, if you like mentioned that you were a Swiftie more, you would have gotten AFP for sure on the feeds.
Maybe.
The Swifties can do anything. Look at her shirt. Isn't it cute? You should wear that tonight to bowling.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay. Might just have to.
I got him Swifty. I got him Lightning McQueen. Because I think I've mentioned Lightning McQueen enough. Ka-chow.
I think there's a very specific, like, vibe for you dressing like this and me in the Charlie XCX t-shirt as, like, a couple. You know what I mean?
What do you mean a very specific
Like,
vibe?
people would see us and be like, oh, it's one of these. Like, he probably has a Twitch channel.
You do.
I know. I don't know if I'm just trying to push that out there.
You scream E-boy. Babe, I also think you're, like, overestimating, like, the bowling vibes. Like, nobody's gonna look at you. Nobody's gonna care. We're probably gonna...
Not after I get 2 strikes.
It's gonna be...
Everyone's gonna be like...
We're gonna be in the dark. Get ready with me to meet my BFF's boyfriend. That's very exciting.
Yes.
Like, there's more important things, babe, that are gonna be going on.
What's up, Brittany? We tried to get the Swifties on Twitter to vote. We had the Albanians voting for me for Path to Power because of Kevin Jacobs.
That worked.
So that was good.
Release the list. I would love to see, like, the top 10 for AFP.
I'd be locking up the 6th spot. It'd be awesome.
It'd bring me peace, TBH. We had so many people being like, we had bots. And I'm like, well, maybe the bots were the issue. Maybe if we had, you know, CBS figured out that me and Cory having 6 billion votes wasn't possible, so...
Yeah, this is crazy. They're like, we had bots, and we
Too
voted for
many.
you 20 million times.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think was going to happen? And they were going to look at that and be like, wow.
But I'm like, yeah, that's legit.
We have tapped a new demographic. And they're also like, yo, we've hacked into the mainframe. We've accessed the live feeds. It's like...
I'd love to see the live feeds. I'm mad that I didn't get to watch the live feeds. You know, I swore up and down that I wasn't going to watch the live feeds, but I would have loved to watch, like... I don't know. I would have loved to watch when I was in the pressure cooker and seeing everybody else freaking out inside. That seemed like funny and dramatic and cool.
Most of the best moments you gotta look up on YouTube.
Okay, I haven't even tried. I'm not a big YouTube girly. Cory is.
Oh,
Did you end up doing a podcast last night, babe?
no.
You just went to bed?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Well, because Hunger Games was on for a while after you fell asleep.
Cory needs to listen to a podcast to go to sleep.
Or check YouTube or something.
Or YouTube or something, yeah. I think that's funny. I have a friend who sleeps, like, on an entirely separate bed from his partner. Like, different bed, earplugs, eye mask, you know, tape over mouth, nose, everything.
That's super weird.
Yeah. You like this one?
Favorite meal I had in the house? Yeah, it's good. Not the fucking oxtail.
He didn't have oxtail.
Pissed me off.
And there was extra. Like, I had, like... I served myself twice for the oxtail. I don't know why you didn't have oxtail. It was delicious. It was honestly so good. And I love oxtail. I had oxtail in this place in Bushwick. It was really good. This is not good. So do we have to sleep in separate rooms? Surprisingly, no. It's crazy. Where does Cory take... I didn't read it before I read it.
I know, I've made that mistake many times. I understand. Right, tamales. No, Heisem went live. Alright, see you guys. But the answer...
I hadn't even looked up until you grabbed me, and that's when I read it. What's the answer, babe? What's the answer? What do you think?
Chamoy.
Ah! How'd you know?
Heisem is live with Big D. What are you guys doing here?
Yeah, I'm about to run over and see what they're talking about.
Heisem?
I love Bo Red, so. Heisem and Big D, OMG. Haven't they been live before? I think they've been live before, right?
Valorant rank. I was Ascendant. I haven't played in a season in like 2 years though, since I went in the house. So I'm probably like Diamond.
Should I have this bit?
I'll have a tiny bit, but I don't have most of it.
Okay. Because I'm almost done with my eyes and stuff. Cory's ops. LOL. I thought Hisam's hit list on Instagram was the funniest thing in the world. I saw this on Twitter where, do you want more, babe?
No, I'm good.
He had like bubbles on his Instagram story and he had different pictures. And I think, Cory, you were definitely one of the pictures on there. And he was like Xing them out as, that these people were getting evicted. I think that's the funniest thing in the world.
You know, one of my favorite secret side plots to the season was, it was Cameron on like week 10 being like, if only Hisam didn't badmouth me that week.
Oh,
I would have been in a great spot.
Well, we gotta talk about, I'm sure y'all noticed, or maybe the cameras cut away when he started talking about this, because from what I've heard, the cameras cut away from Cam a lot. But, no, I'm not gonna say anything crazy, babe. Stop silencing mother. He got, like, so angry when you brought up Hisam. Like, it was insane. And I remember talking about this to, like, Blue and, like, other people in the house. Like, he gets, like, unreasonably, like, upset when I bring up, like, well,
Because
Cam.
Hisam put up Cam and Riley together.
But I'd be like, Cam, you shouldn't have blown up the, you shouldn't have
And
blown up the
let's be
family
real.
style to Hisam. And he's like, Hisam ruined my game. Hisam will pay for everything that he's done. And it was just, like, so intense. And I was like,
No, Hisam was the main
Hisam's
person
been out of-
campaigning for Cameron to stay against Riley.
I'm like, Hisam's been out of this house for fucking 8 weeks now. What is going on? It was so strange.
Yeah.
But it's funny.
You have to understand, Riley was like a daughter dad.
I love the beatboxing. Get that man on America's Got Talent.
What was the dude from American Idol who beatboxed?
I don't
He
remember.
got second place. He was blonde. Do your thing, Twitter. I fuck with that guy. And in fairness to Cameron, like, Jared also blew up Family Style immediately, so.
Oh yeah, it was Jared, but none of us knew.
But Cameron still got in trouble for doing it as well.
Jared wasn't going around saying, I hate Hisam. So.
Build-A-Bear Day. We just went in a Build-A-Bear. It was fun. I mean,
I have a Build-A-Bear. Barry, he's being held hostage right now in New York. But.
It's pretty sad. Shout-outs, Barry.
I didn't even notice the beatboxing, TBH, until I saw it on Twitter. I was like, oh, he would do that. I didn't notice when, because I didn't pay any attention to that stuff.
I think Cameron was just trying to play the middle, but he was not very good at it. Like, I think Jared was obviously good at playing the middle because he had a very built-in advantage where he could play the middle well. I think I played the middle okay for a while until, like, obviously I think the America part made it harder for me to play the middle, but also Jared just stopped fucking with me. But Jared was also not able to play the middle for a while because he made it super obvious he didn't like Jag in America and stuff. So like, no one really played the middle successfully. Like Suri, I think, kind of, but even though she was playing the middle, she was just okay with everyone.
No, Sir was just good with everyone.
If anyone played the middle, maybe it was Bowie for the second. No, not really. Honestly, Blue for the very end, but I mean, Jag and Matt never trusted Blue. So no one did it well. Matt did? No, because Matt, like, was not in the middle. He just was trusted by Suri. Actually, I'll say Matt was doing
Matt
pretty
was
well
good.
for a
No,
while.
I was going to say, that's what I was thinking. I was like, no, Matt was very good. Because I think, like, as long as you were good with Suri, you were good with that side.
Yeah.
And Matt was glued to Jag, but for some reason, like, Suri and Felicia didn't consider him like at the same threat level as Jag.
And it makes sense from Suri, because Suri needed Matt to get to the end. But she was just wrong that Matt would take
her to
over
the
Jag.
end. Yeah.
But like,
And it's crazy because we were talking about this the other day. We're like, if one of them would have won HOH, who would they have put up? And we're like, well, you know, if they were smart, it would have been Matt and Jag. I was pushing Matt and Jag for them. Like, please, somebody put them up when you win. Put up Matt and Jag. But realistically, it probably would have been Jag and Bowie. Because did
And
not
Jag
like
would have
Joey.
won
Bowie.
veto.
Jag would on Bowie.
I don't even know if Matt goes up. Here's the thing. I think if Blue wins at the final 7, I think Blue does not put up Matt and Jag. I think Blue puts up, like America and Bowie. Or something.
Yeah, I think so.
Right, and I think, like, Suri puts up Jag and Bowie, and I think Felicia probably puts up Jag and Bowie because of Suri. You know, like, we act like it was all just one competition, would have switched everything. I don't know. I think you guys would have been very disappointed. You would have gotten the right competition outcome, and then it wouldn't have mattered. I think Bowie would have ended up, like, catching a stray and going home.
Suri said she would have put them up. I don't know if she would have put Matt up.
I don't believe it at all.
She was so hurt in jury.
She was targeting Felicia in the HOH comp, like.
Yeah. Oh, she told. Yeah, I don't know if that was shown, but when we were watching the tape back of that HOH competition, she was like, "Oh, well, I had to make it seem, keep up appearances and make it seem like I was targeting."
Like, if you hit one of their things during that round, you could have won that competition.
Yeah, it's like there's no appearances anymore. You're a final 5.
Also,
target who you're going to target
someone
and
like
go
5
for them.
times,
You're not going
and
to
then
waste
someone once.
Yeah,
it's
like you're not going to. I think she did Felicia twice, right?
Yeah.
Like that's a waste of 2 turns.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Like, come on, she wasn't going to.
I think there's a world where Blue would have done it because it would have been like a cool TV moment and stuff. But I think she probably would have put up Bowie with someone.
It would have been Bowie.
She might not have done America, but I think there's a world where she would have. But... And honestly, for Suri, it's like she needed Matt to take her to the end. It was the only way she could win.
Oh, yeah, she targeted Felicia, yeah. Oh, we know. We heard about that in jury. Still game bots. We still talk about game every day, I think. Just a little bit. And then we're like, whoa, wait.
I love it. I think it's fun.
Well, yeah, but we're like, whoa, wait, like, you know.
Yeah.
It is fun. It's crazy. I was telling him the other day, I was like, Cory, I have a BB comic, like, in my room. Like, that is insane. That is... I can't believe it.
I'm still thinking of what I could have done the week I got evicted. I was like, I should have gone hard with Blue. That was my mistake.
I'm still thinking what would have happened if I would have won that double eviction HOH. That would, or the veto. If in some crazy world... I made 2. I saw somebody on Twitter saying that I made no balls for the double eviction that I was evicted on competition. I had 2 balls in.
What do you need, 4?
4. I had only gone back and forth 4 times. So out of the 4 times that I went back and forth, I made 2.
I'm gonna take the vibes. One second, sorry.
No, not the vibes.
I have to take the vibes.
No, he's
Sorry.
taking the vibes.
Just write it down.
Not the best of Puma vibes.
Oh.
Yeah, everyone on Twitter was like, oh my god, she had no balls. Like, she was not a competitor. Blah, blah, blah. I had 2 balls. So what? But, yeah, I think in hindsight, there's so many things that you could have done. And there's, like, little tricks for every competition. For that ball pit one, like, yeah, my arms were short. I couldn't do anything to help that. I think what I could have done was just drop the ball and start running straight away. But I think in the moment, I was, like, dropping the ball and checking to see if it made it in, which didn't do anything for me. You know, like... I should have just kept running and kept moving. It doesn't... What am I going to do just watching the ball go in or not? Like, just sprint, you know? Ugh. So annoying. But to this day, I'm like, what if I would have won the veto? What would have happened? Who would have gone up? And me and Cory go... I love that I have Cory around, too, to go over through, like, all the scenarios and walk through everything. And he's not annoyed because he's still, you know, willing... to talk about everything. Bowie was a comp beast. Hello. She said that she threw all the competitions up until week 10. I'm like, girlie, she threw the wall. I think she could have definitely won the wall, which is like awesome. Props to her. That's why we were playing Bowie for the first like 30 minutes of this live, because she is such a comp beast. We love Bowie. She's amazing. You know, she had to do what she had to do to get as far as she could. I just wish she would have been in those final 2 chairs. Yeah, because, you know, TBH, I might have just voted for her. Not even gonna lie. I think, you know, if she would have had a good enough speech where she, like, owned up to everything and, like... And I'm sure she would have. She was a lawyer, you know? I'm sure she would have had a good speech. And a good argument to, like, any of our questions. Maybe she would have won, but realistically, there was a lot of people in the jury that didn't like her. And no matter what she said, probably wouldn't have voted for her. So, but for me, in my ranking list of order, because I didn't know how much Matt had done. You know, I came out of the house and listened through all the podcasts, and I was like, oh my God, Matt did so much in the game. If he would have talked about this shit in his speeches, in his answers, then I would have definitely voted for him. I think he was, you know, he played a really good game, but the fact that he didn't own up to any of it, none of us knew any of the, you know, stuff that he had done. And maybe it wasn't intentional. I don't know. I think a lot of it might have been just him being like avoiding conflict or avoiding blame. And, you know, he seemed to be very good at that, but that's how you play the game. And it worked in his favor. He made it to the end, right? I think if Matt would have known more about the game, he would have known how to respond to those final questions. I don't know. Yeah, maybe it wasn't intentional. That's what I'm saying. How big do you think some people... Okay. Yeah, that's what we thought in the jury too. Everyone's like, oh, Matt was just passive and Jag was the one winning all the competitions and doing things. And it also helped, I think, when Sari came into the jury, she's like, everyone's drinking the Jag juice. She's like, she just kept saying it. She's like, Jag juice, everyone's sipping on it. This person's sipping on it. Everyone's drunk on the Jag juice. So we like came in, you know, we all have this idea in our head where it's like, okay, like Jag is the one controlling things. Like, he's winning stuff, but he's also like dictating who goes up and what's going on. So yeah. We already talked about Jag's speech. I thought it was so awesomely bad. I loved it. And I wanted him to push the envelope and go further. Oh no. Sorry, I just got a text. Okay. So Cory's going to be in the restroom for a bit. So it's just going to be me. I'm sorry. Oh, they were going to vote for finale night. So I don't know. We didn't really talk to anybody else about their votes. We're technically not allowed to. We're not allowed to talk any game when the cameras aren't there. They do come like every 3 days, I think. Like they came before the eviction night. They come after to film some stuff. I think I knew where my vote was headed. Cory knew where his vote was headed. We talked about it a lot. Cam did not want to talk Big Brother at all. You know, he made it very clear. We were in the hot tub one night, and he's like, it was us four, me, Blue, Cory, and Cam. And he's like, hey guys, I don't want to talk any game. Like, I'm so done with this mess. I just want to get home. I just want to, like, I'm thinking about home. I just want to get home. Well, that was a lie. He was on Reindeer Games 2 weeks later. Anyways, he's like, I don't want to talk about any of this shit. I'm paraphrasing. He didn't say it like that, obviously. But, yeah, he's like, I don't want to talk about any of this. Can we talk about something else? So we start talking about something else. And, you know, it's me, it's Cory in the hot tub. So it just, like, you know, it just happens to veer off the conversation. And we start talking game again. And Cam just gets up and leaves. And that's fine. Whatever. He doesn't want to talk game. It's whatever. But I think it's important. We were jurors, and I took that very seriously. I'm a big fan of the show. And I wanted to feel like I mean, we're still in it, and I was still thinking about the game. It's kind of inevitable, you know? Like, it was just so consuming for 86 days. I can't just drop it. I don't know. I also don't have a child, so I don't know what that feels like. I'll give him that. When Julie talked, was there any subtitles for Matt since he was a hero? Yeah, yes, there were. So I think it wasn't, I mean, they did have, for every competition, they had a separate screen where they had this talk-to-text monitor. So Sid, who was the person like narrating the rules or reading the rules to us, Matt could read them. Which was, I mean, I think that's super, like, just the easiest thing that they could have done to, you know, make it easier for Matt, a little bit easier. Also, in the diary room, I think I remember there wasn't a screen the first week. They put it in, I think, a couple of days after we made it into the house. I don't remember. Don't quote me on that. But there was also a screen in the diary room. So, you know, whoever we were talking to, you could read out what they were saying. For OTEV, that reminds me, for OTEV, they read out the rules and they said, you know, we're going to have OTEV say the question out loud, and then we're going to have the screen on the left side of you read out the rules so Matt can see them. And I think we all sort of like, were like, what? Why in that order? And I think I'm pretty sure Blue was the one to speak up. And she was like, why don't they do the rules on the talk to text screen first and then have OTEV read out the rules so that way Matt's not at a disadvantage for this competition. And that makes total sense. They asked us if we all agreed that was fair, and we're like, of course, yeah, like that makes total sense for all of us. So that's another example, I think, of like production, like accommodating, like as they went and doing their best. I think, you know, they did a really good job at that. I mean, I'm not one to say, but yeah, that's a little fun fact about OTEV, which I thought was important. Like, hello, how are you gonna have us like listen to the rules first and then have Matt read out the rules? That doesn't really make sense. Sorry, guys. Okay. I don't have any eyelashes anymore. No! I didn't know y'all could ask questions like this. When am I going to Vanderbilt University? I'm not sure. I need an apartment first. OMG. I just applied to an apartment today. So that has been submitted. I don't know. It'll be maybe a couple of days. Hopefully they'll get back to me like tomorrow. You know, after they do like their background check or whatever they need to do. But, yeah. What happened? What's going on? Okay, we're almost done. And I need to let the curls loose. And then I really miss my long hair. I got home and I cut my hair and I was like, no! I looked back on all the clips on Twitter and I was like, oh my god, like my hair looks so good long. I for some reason thought that I looked like The Grudge or the Ring girl. Like the girl from The Ring. Wait, I'm gonna need powder blush, of course. Okay, so I don't know what happened to this. Is anybody still on here? I might have... What's going on? Wait, there's a Golden Bachelor wedding? What the fuck? I did not know that. Yes, I will be watching. Me and Cory will be watching. We watched the finale together. I watched the whole season. He watched the finale with me. Totally insane what he did to Leslie. Unbelievable. But, I mean, it's happened before, right? Where, like, the Bachelor leads the girls on. But I just didn't expect it from Gary. I thought he was a good guy. I also did think that he was going to pick Leslie. So I don't know what the fuck happened on the fantasy suites with Teresa, but I don't know. Must have been enough for him to be like, fuck Leslie. I want to be with Teresa for the rest of my life. Just so sad, Teresa. But Teresa's so cute too. Like, she was such a sweetheart. Her and Kathy fighting was so funny. Like, zip your lips. I love Kathy. Bring Kathy back too, while we're at it. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're almost done. Cory's still in the bathroom. I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but yeah, we're having a good time here. I also, though, I cannot, unless people just stopped asking questions. I don't know. Hi, hope you're having a good time. LOL. What other questions do we have? Okay. Trying to think. We're almost done. Almost done. I'm gonna let my hair down a bit. My friend should be coming in 15 minutes. So that's the one thing about Texas, though. I can't drive, so I have to ask my mom to drive me everywhere. Yesterday, my parents fell asleep, so it's like 10:30, and I'm like, Mom, and my parents are gone. So I was like, okay, I have to call the Uber. The Uber's 15 minutes away here in South Texas. So I have to wait 15 minutes for the Uber to come pick us up. Babe, I don't know if people just stopped commenting, but there's no questions anymore.
I don't know, say some shit.
I did say some shit. I've been saying shit for like 10 minutes when you were in the bathroom. And nothing happened, so.
Let me see.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm just missing them or my phone's lagging, but. Nothing happened, so. Oh, I don't see that.
Yeah, we can.
Is it still live though? Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be weird. Wait, can you mute here the volume?
Wait, this is muted.
Okay.
So you could just like look at the chat on this one.
What is there? What are you doing, babe?
I'm seeing if I can fix it.
Oh my god. How do y'all know that my first apartment was a $300 application? I might have said it on a Cameo or on another live, but that's the one that I'm waiting for. If I got denied with... They had a $300 application fee. Isn't that insane? I've never had to pay that much for an application. Not even in New York, which is crazy. I'm hoping that I get it, because $300 is a lot of money. It's a lot of cameos, so... Yeah.
Is that normal? A $300 application fee?
No, I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
Literally, I think the application fees that I've had before have been like maybe $50. But yeah, not $300. So I really hope that I get it. I mean, like you said, they're trying to sell the apartment, right? So
yeah. I mean, there's a lot of units, right?
And they do have a lot of units available, and I told them like I'm looking for something ASAP, you know? So I hope it wasn't a scam. Girl, me too. Oh my god.
It's not a scam.
Well, I saw this tweet today where they're like, oh, Victoria's be here in 10.
Yeah. I mean, there was that tweet that was like people just like...
Oh, like there's like realtors like scamming people with application fees, and they're just like they're not actually selling the apartment. So they have a bunch of applicants pay that fee, and then they take the listing off. And I'm like, oh my god, I didn't even know that was a thing that happened.
Favorite boy band? 98 Degrees.
Favorite boy band? CNCO. I stood in 10-degree weather in Boston in the middle of February outside House of Blues to watch CNCO. I was there like 3 hours early. I stood outside with my bestie, Victoria Gonzalez, and I brought her all the way from Texas. I was like, Victoria, I have an extra ticket. Do you want to come? She flew over, and we were there shivering. I'm pretty sure she got pneumonia. But you know what? I have the best view in the whole venue. I'll show you the videos afterwards. I was in the very front row. I was finna be in the pit, so I was in the pit. And I was right there in front. Like, I couldn't touch the stage, but I was like right on the barricade to like go on the stage, and they were right in front of me, and it was so good. And I love CNCO.
No, I was not born when 98 Degrees was big, but that never stopped me.
You don't know 98 Degrees. You know Nick Lachey from Love is
course.
Blind.
He's a really bad host.
We watched Love is Blind in jury.
No, but I think One Direction's a cute boy band for, modern times. They're fun. My favorite boy band? Chainsmokers. Imagine Dragons.
Imagination Dragons.
Radio. That's my character. How funny would that be? Like, I record a video like Jags.
Oh, wait.
Radio.
Now you just said something.
Yeah.
You should do that.
Bounce.
Bounce.
The good thing is,
Bounce.
Jag can never post anything bad about us because we could just release Bounce.
Nah, I love Bounce.
I love Bounce too.
I'm a Bounce fan. I play Bounce all the time. I actually, I'm working on a collab with Psy for Bounce for a feature in the song. It's so good. It's so good. All you motherfuckers better shut up in 2 seconds. 2 seconds. That's how the song starts off. It's so funny. Jag is so funny. He's hilarious.
I do see Hannah's on Twitter. It's very funny.
Hannah from Survivor.
Yeah.
She's not on Twitter.
She is now.
Oh, she is?
As of like a couple hours ago.
Oh, that's good. I love that for her. I'm sure she must have been like, a little scared.
I'm not tired. My stomach's a little fucked up. But I'm gonna rally. Don't you worry.
It just sounds like excuses as to why he's gonna lose at bowling. That's all I'm hearing.
Fuck her up in bowling.
No, that's all I'm hearing.
I'm gonna hit a lot of pins with the first ball, and the second ball is gonna hit the rest of the pins that I don't hit with the first ball. It's gonna be awesome.
I hope they play a lot of reggaeton. I haven't been bowling in a minute, but I hope they play like.
Are y'all still going bowling? Yes.
Yeah, of course. Okay, we're gonna do. I don't have hairspray.
Best Survivor player. She's up there. Honestly, she doesn't really have a vote cast against her, right? The stats for bowling. I always bowl like 125. Like 120. That might be I don't know. It's been a while. But that's my guess. Like,
I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna beat it. Whatever.
Over
it
100
is.
by not that much is my number. Does Cory ever win in y'all competitions? Not in Mario Kart Double Dash.
I won. I beat him hard.
It's not fair.
No, it was bad. I was like, Cory, what the fuck? I thought you said you were good.
Where's my games? Why can't we play my games?
No, his games. I was like, I thought Mario was your game, boo. And he lost miserably. Not only to me, but to my younger brother, my younger sister. He came in 4th.
Then I came in 2nd. What
It
are we
was
talking
kind
about?
of embarrassing, babe. It was kind of embarrassing. I thought you've been talking all this game.
I would fuck you up in any game that we both played for a reasonable amount of time.
No. You didn't beat me on Big Brother.
That's debatable. I think I had more win equity at the final 6 than you.
Yeah, did you? Did you? But you didn't get to the final 6.
I still think, like, the odds of battle back were bigger.
But there weren't. There was no other zombie
in
twist.
retrospect, we know that, but in the moment, who knows? I'm telling you, the saddest ending to our Big Brother journey would have been America cutting me at the final 3 and then losing to, like, Bowie in the vote. Or, like, Blue.
I don't think I could have lost to Blue.
I think you would have.
I don't know if I would have lost to Bowie, just because I mentioned earlier, people didn't like Bowie in the jury. For whatever reason. They just didn't like her.
I don't know if people liked... I think they liked you more than Bowie. I think they respected you more than Bowie, for sure. So that would have been the bad ending.
Wait, babe. Matt and Riley aren't dating?
It's pretty sad stuff.
You don't say.
It's pretty bad news.
Ugh.
It's pretty upsetting.
I'm so destroyed.
I don't think she'd win against Blue. I think she should, but, like, look at the votes.
Yeah.
Like, Suri and Felicia would have voted for Blue. Matt would have voted for Blue.
I think Cam would have voted for
Cam
Blue.
would have voted for Blue. I think she would have had me and Bowie, for sure. And then Jag, I think, probably would have been for America.
Maybe Jag.
Yeah.
But, yeah, everyone else would have been Blue, for sure. But fuck it. I take the 75K. I don't care. Like, at that point.
That would have been a bad ending. I'll take the...
Oh, but to cut you... I don't know. I wouldn't have cut you if it was me, you, and Blue.
I mean, I don't know. I think you would have had to. Because I think you would have had a chance, because cutting me would have been like a, whoa, bad bitch alert, you know?
Oh, I'd love to cut you, though. I talked about this, where it's like, I don't know. We don't have to get it.
You know she'd cut me a final 3 and I'd turn around and vote for her, right?
Of course you would.
100%.
Because my money would be your money.
I don't think I could have made it to the end and lost. But I would never have made it to the end. Like I guess I could have made it to the end with, like, Matt and lost, but that never would have happened. Or, like, Suri and lost, but that never would have happened, you know?
Do you think you would have lost to Serene?
Probably not. I probably should have, but I probably would have beaten her just based on the people in the jury. Like, Cam didn't really respect Suri's game. Blue did, but you would have voted for me. I think Jag would have voted for me. Bowie would have voted for me.
No, I think you would have won.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of people, like, you know, thought of, like,
They
competitions.
overestimated me as a player.
They overestimated you as a player, maybe. But no, you were very strategic. But also, like, they thought of, like, competition wins as, like...
Someone saying Suri would have won against everyone. Suri would have lost against Matt. Or Jag.
No, the way everyone was talking about Suri in the house was basically like Suri's doing nothing.
After Izzy and Jared left.
People didn't really consider a social game. Yeah, after Suri left, they're like, oh, Suri... After Jared and Izzy left, everyone was like, oh, Suri's been stuck to the comic room. She's not doing anything. Nobody really considered a social game...
And also at that point,
as a winning game.
Her social game was obviously really good the entire season, but, like, it didn't matter at that point. That's not what the season was about. But obviously in the world where she gets to the final 2, things would have been different.
Maybe.
But I think, like, the entire way that season played out was, like, Suri was dominating the game until Jared left, and then until, like, Izzy left, and then once that happened, it was just a comp game, and she was dragged pretty far. But obviously it's Suri, so, like, she's never dragged there. She's just, you know.
Well, no, it came down to, like, Matt and Jag being, like, who are competitive threats. Because I was, like, very vocal about, I'm going after Matt and Jag, Matt and Jag. And they still decided to go after Blue first because she was more likely to win a competition than me. In their heads, in their minds, you know?
Well, I also will say, Suri would have probably beaten Matt and Jag, because Matt and Jag's speeches would have been fucking horrible, and Suri would have been good. Yeah. My speech would have been competent. It would have been good. Hers would have been good.
Nah, yours would have been so good, babe. Mr. Speech and Debate. Your speech would have been so good and so funny.
And I want to be clear. I'm not saying I should beat Suri in the final 2. I think I would based on the jury's perception of both of us. Does that make sense? Like Cameron was buddying up with Suri, but Cameron did not... the only person who respected Suri's game in the jury house to, I think, the fullest extent was Blue. And that's because Blue was...
And that was...
Suri.
Yeah, and that was only because she knew... Well, I'm not going to say only, but partly because she knew that she was Jared's mom. This is after she thought Felicia was his mom. So...
BB25 discourse is over. I know, it's nice. You can just, like, talk about the shit and it's not going to cause fucking bullshit.
It is over, but... It's still fun to talk about.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like if we talked about this a month ago, everyone would have been so annoying about it. It's like...
Oh, yeah. But it doesn't matter at this point. It's nothing. But it's fun to talk about. It was, you know, our season, and we got to play. And we're so grateful and happy that, you know, we made that happen. And we were a part of it.
It was awesome.
It's crazy, you know?
And I'm glad I voted for Jack. It was awesome. I am really happy that... putting aside, like, how good the gameplay and everything was, like... I'm really happy Jag won Big Brother. I'm happy for him, and I think he's a good dude. So I can definitely live with that. I will say I do think, like, in retrospect, like, Suri probably does beat Matt and Jag because she would have had a good speech.
Oh,
Jag
no.
would have been horrible.
No. If their speeches were the same as they were in finale, I think Suri would have had a better shot.
I mean,
because I know Suri would have had a better.
If Suri gave, like, a mediocre ass speech and Matt gave his speech, I would have flipped my vote to Suri. Same with Suri and Jag. But also, like,
no, because also, like, not winning any competitions and making it to the end is also, like, insane. Like, that's so good. This is saying that she didn't win any competitions, you know?
It depends on the kind of... Like, if you're, like, Suri is Suri. Like, Victoria is Victoria. So, like, I think in Suri's case, it's awesome. But, like, if you're dragged to the end like Victoria, you know, like, it kind of depends, I think. But, like... You know, like, for me, I think you guys know I don't give a shit about competitions. So, like, that wouldn't even be a factor for me.
What did you say? It's all about control. How much control you have of the game.
Jag had 2 chances. So did Jared and Cameron. Like, that was just part of the season.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. And also, Jag, I don't know. Like, if he came back during Zombie Week, I think that'd be different. But, like, it was week 4. He was still in the shit because of the Riley stuff. Like, I don't hold that against him too much. Matt choked his final 2 speech. It didn't make a difference. He choked in his goodbye messages.
He choked in the goodbye messages. I don't know. For me, I wasn't super decided on the winner. But, yeah, he choked on the speech. He had a whole fucking week to think about it. More than that.
I mean, myself, Blue, and Cam were pretty decided. And I think Bowie was pretty... And I don't want to speak for Blue and Cameron, but it felt like Cameron was always going to vote Jag, it seemed. And it seemed like Blue was leaning that way, too. Like, I think he could have maybe got America's vote, but I don't think it would have mattered.
I would have gritted up. Oh my god, and I talked about this on a cameo. Real quick before we go, because we are going to go bowling very soon. The most, and I went through a lot of embarrassing shit in the house, but the most embarrassing by far.
Yes.
And I was in the dressing room for hours before the finale. You should say yes, you already know what it is.
Is the veto, right?
No.
Oh, it's gritting up to the... Oh,
yeah.
yes. Okay.
I was in the dressing room right before the finale. We're in there all day. We got there at like 8 a.m. Like literally we're in there 12 hours. And I'm like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'm like, I can't make it. I know that I'm leaning towards voting for Jag, but I have something in case it was Matt and Jag, in case it was Jag and Bowie and Matt. And I was like, okay, if it's Matt and Jag, what can I do to like distract from the fact that I'm probably going to go vote for Jag in that scenario? And I was like, oh, well, like I got to do like a little something for both of them, right? So I was like, oh, for Jag, easy. I'll say I'm going to cock-a-doodle vote.
She's overcooking so much in this moment.
I had so much time. So I'm there. Don't have any technology. I had super bad. I watched it twice in the dressing room. That's all I had. So anyway, I'm like, oh, I'm going to cock-a-doodle vote, right? And that'll make it seem like I'm voting for Jag. But I was like, okay, what would make it seem like I'm voting for Matt? And I was like, oh, gritting. I was like, Matt always graded up to the vote, and he would always do it in the house. I'm like, if I grade up to the podium, that'll be like, oh, like, it'll kind of confuse the viewers. Like, is she going to vote for Matt? Is she going to vote for Jag? What's going on? And so I did it. I asked my handler, Mo, I was like, Mo, should I do it? She's like, yeah, it's so funny. And so we practiced it, and I was there practicing it in the room for a bit. In the dressing room, back and forth, and I practiced it with heels so I wouldn't fall off. And then I was like, okay, get the courage, mustered up the courage to do this. And I start doing it. I get up. It was after Blue. Yeah. I start doing it, and it's crickets in the audience. Nobody is saying a word. It's so silent. All you hear are my heels like squeak, 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 squeak on the floor. And I look up a little bit, and I'm not even halfway. I'm like, I gotta keep going. I know, but I'm just gonna finish the story real quick. I'm like, I gotta keep going. Because, like, I can't just stop right now and be lame and finish this. So I'm like, I wanted to stop so bad, babe. I was like, shriveling up inside. And I'm like,
it would be crazy
and I hear,
I
hear Sari over my shoulder be like, oh, hell no. And I was like, I'm so sorry. But I had to finish it. That was so embarrassing, but it was...
Cory's voting threw us off. Jag knew I was voting for him. They showed one of my... Apparently I talked about beating Matt and Jag in fights a lot, but... Anyways, we gotta go. We're bowling.
We're bowling. Bye, y'all. Thank you for sticking around, and, see y'all around. Bye.